Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Grumman Pilot's YouTube channel. And this morning we have a mixed bag of tricks for you. Here it is, a beautiful Monday in November in Ohio, and I was going through my desk this morning, going through paperwork, and I came across a few items I thought I'd share with you. First one I'm holding up here is a caliper. We use our caliper and we use our ruler a lot because we're measuring parts and for various things. So let's just talk about some of the parts that come across things. Like one is we have a grommet, and you may recognize that grommet as being the one for your cowl linch pins up on your four-place airplanes, the Cheetah and the Tiger and the 75 Travelers, for holding the springs in your latch pin. Next item, we have a mic muff. Just a little piece of foam goes over your microphone, keeps the wind noise and all, and keeps your microphone from hitting your lips and gives you a nice professional sounding voice on the radio. Now, we've had this in a previous video before, but it's a Fletcher keychain. You know, still on my desk. We'll have to find a key rack to hang that on. In terms of key rings, ones you have probably not seen since the 70s, how about a Datsun key ring? They're now Nissans, but this is back from the Datsun 240Z days. There you go. A little bit of history for you. And then we have a piece of rubber. Nothing fancy about it, but it's the isolator that goes in your flap motor between the motor and the drive gear for driving your flaps. So we had that on our desk. Here's a fun one for you. It's a flex bolt. This goes in our main landing gear on the four-place airplanes and keeps them from shaking and keeps them in position. And really, this flex bolt is nothing more than made by Lord mounts. The people who make the Lord mounts isolators for your engine, this is what this is on each side. That is not a through bolt all the way through. Those are two separate bolts. So it's a Lord isolator. And of course, because it's a Lord isolator, it carries a Lord isolator price. We're just coming back from loaning this out into the world, but here is a rigging tool. It's AA5 series on this time for setting your neutral, and it's AA1 series on the other side for setting the elevator neutral in the two-place airplanes. Along with airplanes, we also have various bits of cable. That's a DG2 ADL clamp, and it goes around the polyethylene on the cabling, and that is a little piece of safety wire. This is from the cable that goes to control your flap setting on your four-place airplanes. Back to the two-place airplanes, here's a little treat for you, a flap motor brush. So we have one of those. We have a mystery part, fell out of a Cheetah. You can tell that it was broken right there. It's one of their typical brackets that you find in our airplane for holding something, and it would have been, whoops, sorry about that, it would have been on this side of the bracket, this bolted down, and then something going that way. So we have that. We have a piece of the safety wire off the flap motor. Those are the two AN3 bolts that hold the flap motor down. The one washer, you don't need the other washer because the ADL clamp pieces serve on that. And as you can see here, that's the side the bolt went on, but the other side is the distress side because they had to put it on upside down. So anyway, that's the bolts from there. Again, we've talked about these, the oversize bearings and their sleeves. Nothing really new there. And then, just for giggles, the last of our bling for our airplanes. Make sure I pull out a good one for you. But if you've got a Yankee, we have a fuselage decal for you. And if you've got more than the Yankee, stand by, we actually have one for a Traveler. So there you go, a couple little things we found on our desk. And then to finish it all off with some education for you, we actually have some tags. Now there are very few things on our airplane that have tags. Our seatbelt, this is a seatbelt tag. And I'm going to show a close-up video of this in a minute and talk a bit more about it and read it to you. So here's the tag off a four-place seatbelt. It gives you the part number, the model number, the date. In this case, it was March of 1982. It has a rated assembly strength of 1,500 pounds for the seatbelt, and there's everything that it conforms to. So we'll talk to you later. And then we also have tags on our hoses in our engine compartment telling us what the hose does. Again, another detailed photo of this will be coming up. And as you can see here, it's an air-equipped hose, and on this particular hose, you can forget the 6240000, but the -4 tells you it's a size 4, and the 0350 tells you it's 35 inches long and no 8s. Then there's a number, hose size. It was made in the second quarter of '03, which means this hose expired in 2013. The cure date, the pressure, and everything else you need to make your hose legal on your airplane. We also have tags on our carburetor, our alternator, our starter, other appliances on our airplane. So as we pull these in there, let me do our closing now with the tags. We hope you found all this useful and informative. Thanks so much for watching today. Have a good day, and have a great day flying your Grumman. Thanks for watching. And here's Linda Mojonnier and Jan Blackman standing beside Ken's old airplane, November 5792 Lima.